más que estamos en otro vídeo más para el canal. Estamos de vuelta con la serie de Vampyr. Llevamos 3 semanas sin subirlo, creo, o 2, no sé.
Tres.
¿3? ¿Cómo sabes?
Ni puta idea, yo solo he dicho 3 y ya está.
Vale. Alguno o nadie me preguntará por qué estoy en esta parte del mapa y por qué estoy en una misión en la que no estaba en el capítulo anterior, y es porque lo grabé pero se ha grabado mal, así que ahora mismo os habré puesto un resumen de 15 minutos de 50 minutos que dura el gameplay en total, y si queréis saltaros pues le vais dando saltando de 10 segundos y al minuto 17 pues estaremos de vuelta. ¿Qué hace matándola? Ni puta idea.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo.
Bravo.
Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
Bueno, bueno, por fin. ¿Qué le preguntamos? Sobre mi señora.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Esa no es toda la verdad, tenemos que decir.
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Secretos, dice. ¿Por qué me has salvado?
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
Mira, que es un scam, me sale ahí. Pero...
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
Que es un skull.
What type of vampire is a skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Antaño glorioso.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
Es una secta.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society, and like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
¿Qué le ha ocurrido a Londres?
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan.
De mal a peor.
I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
¿A quién le tiene miedo,
What is it
señora?
you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Otra vez, sobre mí. La voz en
I've
mi
been
cabeza.
hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity?
Insanity.
It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Porque no podría ofender.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
¿Es usted mi creadora? Que no es ella,
Excuse
pero
my forwardness, but
para preguntar.
are you my maker?
My maker.
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Soy...
I don't
¿Por qué no?
understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
Podría ser un error.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
¿Cómo
I'd
está
like
Vampyr?
to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
O sea, que
A vampire? Is that what I
Jonathan
am?
bebió de la
What
sangre del
we
que la ha convertido.
are?
Such a
al
crude
revés.
word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No,
Acorn.
you are now an
Acorn es un
echo, and that you shall remain.
¿Un Acorn es un vampiro? ¿O usted es
Are
un
you
Acorn?
an Econ too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
¿Un Econ es un vampiro? En teoría no.
So we are Econs. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Econ are vampires. But all vampires are not Econ. We are
No sé, con son vampiros,
but a
pero todos los vampiros
branch
no lo
of
son.
the immortal tree.
Vale.
For now, my lady. Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak. But I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
Porque he analizado la sangre.
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Pues sí, compañero. Así es.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
Vale.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stole, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy! With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
Ya lo he hecho. Convertirlo en mi reino es demasiado peligroso. Ya lo he hecho.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
Como el factor curativo, ¿no?
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you.
Venga, rápido que tengo prisa.
I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
¿Que está muerta? No, sí.
My
no sé,
sister.
Si la he matado yo.
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel
Ah,
Cemetery.
que no la enterraron. Y
Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Pues desde aquí arriba, porque ya que no nos puede ver la madre.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground.
Esa es la madre, ¿no?
Earth to earth,
Y él
ashes to ashes,
padre?
dust to dust.
tiene pinta de mayordomo, ¿eh? No es por nada. Mira el brazo. Y está aguantando un paraguas.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Señora, sí.
Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am. Ya está ahí en la sombra. No la entierran, la dejan así. Sí, pues la dejan así. Ya, toma, teleporte.
Oh, Mary. What have I done?
Tú sabrás, compañero.
If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Se le está gritando la cara, ¿no? Eso le pasa a todos los vampiros, ¿no?
Jonathan,
Pues ella
there
no
is
tiene ninguna
nothing you
mierda,
can
¿no?
do but accept it.
Lady Asbury.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Me siento como un hipócrita.
I wish the tears would come. But I'm empty. And I feel a hypocrite.
Let your pain run free, Jonathan. Don't smother it.
Lo que sientes
What
tú.
you feel is your humanity. Don't be so quick to lose it.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered. And it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
Aprendo cada noche. ¿Cómo podría? Dígame cómo. Aprendo cada noche.
I'm learning.
Soy profesor.
Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
My
Don't you see?
weakness.
You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan.
No quiero perderlo.
I've lost so many friends. Loved
Ya demasiadas
ones I
personas y
cherish.
there's so many friends.
Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Quizá tenga razón, seguiré su consejo.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do
¿Cómo que
then?
otros? ¿Cómo que otros?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Vale, ahora tengo que ir a la iglesia de ahí, ¿no? En el capítulo anterior hemos ido al entierro de su hermana que hemos matado nosotros. Y tenemos que ir a confesarnos, supuestamente. Y dime que estoy grabando porque si no me voy a cagar. Vale, estoy grabando. Y hace unos segundos estaba jugando al LOL con el Mona. Y he dicho, o sea que tengo que grabar. Bueno, ayer ya estamos con los lagazos de mierda. No vamos a correr. Es aquí, ¿no? Sí. Ordenador. Haz un esfuerzo. A ver. Mira, ¿y tú eres?
What is it that you want?
Disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
Pastor
May I
Josep.
help you, child?
¿Qué?
You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
Pastor Josep Larrabe.
Josep.
Josep. Se trata de un
Josep.
asunto personal, no necesito compañía, necesito que alguien me escuche. Se trata, necesito que alguien me
I've
escuche.
no need for a kind ear. Only a moment of
No necesito que
peace in
alguien me
God's
escuche, solo
house.
quiero un momento de paz.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I
Uy.
be as silent as stone.
Bueno. Mis palabras son para un difunto. Se trata de un asunto privado.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell
For one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures.
La asesinaron, fue un accidente, ahora descansa en paz, la asesinaron.
Requiescat Catimpache.
She was murdered.
And how are you
La
feeling,
asesinaron,
my son?
entiendo. ¿Y cómo te sientes, hijo?
Muy
No,
bien.
bien, si te parece. Me siento responsable, murió por mi culpa, ojalá pudiese olvidar lo que ocurrió. Me siento
I
responsable.
feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
Juro encontrar el responsable, lo juro que no fui yo, por favor, perdóname. Juro encontrar
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is
Es lo que
responsible
dice
for all
todo el
this.
rato este hombre.
I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Vive tu vida inmortal que te falta. Vale, cargando.
There,
Ya está.
I confessed to that vicar.
Reúnete con Ed Swansea
Do I
del
feel
hospital.
better?
Venga. Corre por eso.
Time.
If your words are sincere, go in peace now and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Vive tu vida inmortal que te falta.
I remember you.
Tú te recuerdas. ¿Quién me está hablando? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Por qué brilla eso? ¿O es una lámpara? Si es fuego. Soy tonto. Confirma. ¿Y eso? ¿Tú quién eres? ¿Satán? ¿Cuernos? ¿Cómo? ¿Por qué tienes cuernos? Estás hecho de sangre.
Tu puta.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land.
Yo soy la tierra. Tú el
Are
campeón.
our champion.
Ya está. Basta de adivinanzas. ¿Qué eres? ¿Por qué yo? Basta de adivinanzas.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you
de la vida,
insult
y
my
ahora
mind.
pretendes ofender a mi intelecto.
Be still, my child. I bring understanding.
Escucha y comprende.
You seek.
This age
Vivimos
is
en el tiempo frágiles. Un veneno
ancient
ancestral.
poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Epidemic.
My champion.
¿Qué has dicho?
Epidemic.
Knowing with
Has dicho. Has dicho que me yo te he oído.
La escuela de hierro.
La escuela tortuga has dicho.
Y
I've
bueno.
had enough of others making
Y se
que
fue.
ya basta, antes no decía, mi
pretending
lugar,
to know
mi
how I should
como
feel or behave.
Armario.
It's locked
La puerta
away.
está cerrada. Yo acabo con este murico de aquí. ¿Cuánto llevo? 17 minutos. Ah, me falta.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
¿Tú y tú eres?
Yes, my hospital.
Yo soy mona.
My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the
Encantado.
table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile.
¿Tú eres?
You can't hide from the god.
¿Qué dices, flipado?
Leave him, Jonathan.
Yo soy mono.
No te
This
quieres
is
pillar,
sacred ground. Neutral territory.
Una ulti de mierda la que acabo de tirar, chaval. Esta mierda.
By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
Debemos recuperar la confianza de la gente. Nadie notará un par de cadáveres más. Teme por su reputación.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones.
Harry.
I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere.
A lo mejor sí,
Duty nurse is
ya la
taking care
conocía,
of
pero
the
no me
mess.
acuerdo. Lo ayudaré, no tengo ánimos para esto. Vuelvo a ser la única esperanza. Lo ayudaré.
Very well. I'll help you.
I know this place means something to you. I have noticed how you suppress your appetite when around the staff and patients.
You need to know you can trust me, Edgar.
I do, dear fellow, I do.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
No atacarán, yo protegeré a todos, no están del todo equivocados. Yo protegeré a todos.
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCallum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
El salto apenado del East End. East End. Vale. Yo 20 de capítulo, 20 minutos de capítulo a oscuras. Y seguramente se veía como el otro.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Sí, estas cosas.
Viene ganado, vamos, vamos.
Vete al cuarto.
No, no voy a irme al cuarto. Que no me iré al cuarto.
A ver.
XD.
Siéntate en la cama y vas a subir el nivel. A ver a qué tal está el temario.
¿Cómo no?
Y la noche sin
Sí. Me quedé.
¿Eh?
Me quedé.
¿Qué pasó?
Que a lo mejor dentro de un rato me salga la llamada, pero vuelvo a entrar, no te olvides. O sea, quédate, porque... A ver, es que me ha llamado el soporte. Tengo que hacer unas cosas.
The flower's dying.
Esto está marchita y tal.
It needs water.
I want crying in the dark. Eso es Michael.
¿Qué metro?
100 metros de qué? Tengo 10 metros de rabo. ¿Te imaginas? ¿Te imaginas a alguien con 100 metros de Ya sabes,
No entiendo.
100 metros de cipote.
Vale, no hable de estas cosas contigo hablando, puerco.
Vaya buen cuerpo. Me llamo Pic. ¿Y qué piqueas? ¿Catarina o Nami?
Ninguna. Soy malo con las dos.
A ver, eso de nacimiento, tío, pero no me sale nada. Eso de nacimiento, pero no pasa.
Yo no he nacido para jugar al LoL.
Bueno, depende. Yo tampoco, pero soy bueno.
El LoL es un juego de tener paciencia. No lo sigo preguntando.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
These are the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire.
Hola, compañero.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Any chance you can help me find Sean Hampton?
The sad saint. Why would you talk to that cunt?
Actually, that's confidential.
Really? Well, go ask someone else then. I'm sure Tom Watts will gladly answer you.
Tom Watts.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Tú eres Tom, ¿verdad?
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
The important thing is I find him. Quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Vale.
Goodbye, Mr.
I think drink no longer stirs me.
Encuentra,
Should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed or not.
No me acuerdo. 96 metros.
Crush the leech, boy! Stay back, beast!
Dale. Ahora no. Un vampiro. No. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué haces? Y este sitio es... O nada. 87 metros.
Please, sir. Come and have a gander.
Vale. Pues bajo la escalera.
Please, sir. Come and have a gander.
¿Y tú eres?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service. Please, take a look at...
Your merchandise.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to...
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Is it...
Something like that. Yes.
Sorry, I don't know where...
Show me what you...
¿Qué tienes? Muestra de sangre vigorosa. No llega. Esto sí. Dame esto.
I know I've got something that'll strike your fancy. If not... I'll find you something.
Voy a picar con la... 73 metros. Desconocido. Hampton, ahí está el pulco.
Why the long face, Doctor?
Es esto todo lo que preocupa. Ambos hemos cambiado mucho. ¿Cómo se atreve?
Is it all that worries you, Sean? My long face? Really?
This is a blessing for me, to become a Skal. Immortality gives me more time and energy, if truth be known, to run a shelter. What more could I want?
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I have to see for myself. But your sense of purpose and calm gives me some relief.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Por un perro que mata perros me llamaron.
Best run alone, sir. Go back home, idiot! Over there! There's one of them!
Corre.
There's one of them vermin! Filthy piece of shit!
Ostras, mira que le... Menos mal que no me da. Dale. Entramos a las alcantarillas. La alcantarilla debe haber así de ratas, ¿no? Para comer. Alcantarillas del dig. Ni una. Explora las alcantarillas.
I cannot enter. That doesn't work.
No funciona.
So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
Por aquí no voy a pasar, pero por aquí sí. No entiendo con qué objetivo, pero... Ahora yo he tocado botones como plan, a ver a qué hace. ¿Cómo pasó por ese lado? Vale, por aquí, acostado. Ya que hay un vampiro que ha desaparecido. Un cadáver, un esqueleto. Sangre. Más sangre. Rata.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
That one.
I have this thirst for blood.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
No sé dónde estoy yendo.
It's locked.
Vale, hemos llegado a un sitio con agua. Un Ekal. Yo voy a seguirlo, ¿no? Ah, no. Para que tarde o temprano me tengo que empezar.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again! The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally! A touch of lucidity. Too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again! The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, noob, or I'll crush you like a maggot. Purple banshee that. Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these scalds while singing your name! And thine shall be a fair skull to adorn my mantle!
Not around.
Neck shall snap like a hair's I shall tear thee apart and spill thy blood to the pit slow as a snail! Return to your apothecary of needles. Your blood is now mine. Down, stay down. I shall crush you.
¡Muerto! ¡Muerto! ¡Más muerto que el agua! No sabes cuántos intentos llevo. Llevo como aquí 20 intentos. Vosotros vais a ver uno encima. Porque si no, es que 2 horas grabando, ¿eh? Pieza de gatillo. Es que hijo de puta. Ojalá no te levantes. No, ojalá no te vuelva a ver en ningún juego, tío. Explora la alcantarilla aún. Esto está mal la cabeza, tío.
At least one skull escaped Virgil's wrath. The poor creature is bleeding to death. He cannot be far.
Espera la alcantarilla. Tengo que seguir el rastro de sangre, ¿verdad? Ah, que he vuelto abajo. Vale. Gracias por el consejo. ¿Sois una secta o algo así?
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst. This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Egon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Egon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Vale, usted quién
So is it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
He was turned and is now a skull. I'm not sure he can be trusted anymore.
And why is that? Because he's a skull, he shouldn't be trusted. Who are you to judge?
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
And why is that? Because he's a skull, he shouldn't be trusted. Who are you to judge?
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean...
It's so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
Explorar las alcantarillas. Habla con Harriet Jones. Vamos a hablar con Harriet Jones en el próximo capítulo, Bueno, si os ha gustado, dar like, suscribiros y nos vemos el próximo. Nunca pensé que me alegraría tanto decir estas palabras. Llevo 2 horas grabando y me alegro de acabar por fin. Y nos verás para editar esto. Y no...